offense, so they're really trying to cut him down with a lot of bodies and a lot of physicality. And so far, through the first 2 games, it's worked.
That's a good explanation. Now here's Jordan. Isaiah Thomas missing his last shot. Fires the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
You know, the 3 shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch still undeniable.
Coach, they're ice cold in the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan, through the first 2 games has been solid, but we know he is capable of more.
I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer. Here's Thomas, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Fires the 3. Rodman grabs the rebound.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same result.
Outside Thomas. Here's Dumars, and Dumars throws it down.
You cannot expect Thomas to miss a guy that open. I mean, he's got such a great eye for spotting shooters ready to shoot.
Jordan is double. Here's Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. And Clark a single time. Just 8 points in game 1, and then he had 10 points in game 2. He wants to get it going tonight. You can just feel it.
Absolutely, and you figure Zeke will have to be better than that. I mean, he's too good of a player to put up numbers like that all series long.
Yeah, I agree. Now, here is Jordan. He's got 7. Jordan is double. For 3, Paxson sinks the triple. Paxson's got 6.
In a way, Jordan is your point guard. He's the initiator.
And there's a steely determination about this Chicago Bulls team. And with more on that, let's go across the way to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan has been silent with the media this week, but not with his teammates. Craig Hodges says that Michael talked to them. Nothing motivational, just normal. But the Bulls coaches had a different demeanor. They want to stop the early Detroit runouts, stop them early in transition, and want more offensive rebounds. Guys?
Thank you, David. More than 19,000 fans in this arena await the fate, Mike, of Chicago.
Detroit has come into this building and won 9 of the last 11. That's making a pretty good statement, especially in a place like Chicago where it's tough to win.
Big statement, you're right. Mike, the Bulls have had some turnover problems in this series.
Without question, 19 turnovers for them last game. You know the bring the pressure. Bulls have to minimize unforced errors,
especially at this stage of the season in big games like this. Now, here is Jordan. 12 points for him. Cartwright misses.
Not what we expected at all. He normally has that shot down cold.
especially when he's got space like that. Very surprising.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Pippen for three. That one misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Outman at the elbow. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice work inside by Rodman there. Good move to get to the rim.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved. Another look.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Aguirre checked in for Dennis Rodman. On defense, the Bulls, 13-point lead. Able to find his groove here against the Bulls.
And the Pistons up 2-0 in this series. They are completely in the driver's seat. The onus is on the Bulls to make the adjustments to get back in this series.
And I'm expecting that Coach Jackson will certainly have to mix things up, Mike. The Pistons are a monster, but they aren't invincible, especially with the team that has Michael Jordan. Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Pippen for three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They are really shooting the heck. Out of the ball. Fantastic start from 3.
When you knock down threes early, it stretches the floor, opens everything up.
And the shot goes in. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Dumars misses.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Short, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. There's 1:47 left to play in the first.
You know, this Pistons team is so strong and focused on the road. I don't think the crowd in Chicago is going to be any problem at all for them.
And the Pistons with the second best road record in the league. A team full of veterans, they have plenty of composure to spare in this series.
And Jordan slams it home.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Dumars. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
And they double up Jordan. Pippen with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight. From about 16, and he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
With his first-rate handles, Thomas keeps the defense on their heels. That's why it's so difficult to defend his pull-up jumpers.
And they pick up 2. 21 points for Michael Jordan.
I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Aguirre kicks to Thomas. Leans from outside. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lambier. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You better hammer Lambier if you want to stop him.
The Bulls leading by 20. Pass to Paxson. Lets the 3 fly. And the Bulls another 3.
He is determined to hunt shots out there on the perimeter.
And it is paying off. He's finding a big chunk of his points from three-point range. Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
Here's Jordan. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
He was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I love how he closed out this quarter.
The D looking helpless to stop him. 22. Running all over them.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals here in Chicago. And here are the Pistons now.
And early in this series, the Pistons have had a big bench advantage. A lot of points chipped in from the second unit. It's a problem for the Bulls.
They've got Cartwright. Pippen is out there with Grant. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Paxson in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
We talk so much about the defense of Lambier. You can forget. For a big, he's a real good passer.
Hey, Clark, remember in Game 1, the Bulls only managed 12 points from their bench.
But they did get it going in Game 2, Kevin, but so did the Pistons. I think the Pistons have a deeper and more battle-tested bench. Somebody on Chicago's side is going to have to really step up.
Dumars misses.
He's not going to get a much better look than that. Waste of a terrific opportunity, unfortunately.
That one drops for him.
Pippen wasting no time firing off that pass there.
Here's Thomas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Detroit shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Mike Jordan is coming out of the gate hot, as we can see, shaking off that last 20-point performance.
And this was one of the more predictable things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. Sally, he's checked in for Bill Lambier. Here's Thomas after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One on Pippen.
You know, Mark Aguirre does really just about everything you would ask of him on the floor. Not much that he can't do.
And the Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And they double up Jordan. To the hoop. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Jordan's got 29.
Defense tries to get in there and trip Jordan up, but he charges right through it.
Here's Johnson. Unable to get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. It's Pippen with the drive.
Well, we know he's got great peripheral and court vision, and he's passing the ball tonight extremely well.
Yeah, he's keeping everyone involved and making life much easier for his teammates.
Thomas against Paxson. Sally passes to Edwards. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And Grant sends it back.
One of the better defenders in this game. Grant teeing off on that one. You take a look at this Pistons offense, and they run an awful lot of pick-and-roll action effectively because they're an excellent passing team, and they work really well together. What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
Poked away. Johnson surveying the floor. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Over Paxson. Thomas, no good. Like looking at this Pistons offense, the pick and roll, the screen roll game is very deadly with Isaiah Thomas.
And it opens up everything for them as well. The team plays very unselfishly, always looking for a great shot and rarely settle for bad ones.
Very smart team. And for a word about the Pistons' second unit, we send it to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, typically the Pistons only play 8 guys, but they may go 12 deep now. Scott Hastings has started something called the Bench Bandits in Detroit. They wear rubber bands on their left wrists, and if one of those last 4 guys isn't paying attention, they snap it. It's kind of a painful way to stay focused. Guys, back to you.
It seems that way. Something's working, though. Mike, in the first 2 games, the Pistons bench outscored the Bulls bench by 30 points.
That's a whopping margin. It's been no contest. A major storyline in this series.
Agreed. And they'll get another chance. And a look at the 2 stars of these teams. Michael Jordan, coach, has been magnificent early on.
This is exactly how Jordan and the Bulls wanted to start things off. Jordan is locked in. He looks like he's on his way to another incredible performance. Looking at the Pistons, you have to appreciate their approach. They play to their strengths and keep a very level head throughout the game.
And here is Johnson after the 3-pointer from Scottie Pippen. And here is Johnson, still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's good.
They rely on Edwards to do just this. Use his size to grab the rebound and send it back.
And with the Pistons' approach, Clark, it's almost methodical how they go about things.
Kevin, it's not only methodical, it is maniacal and physical. And that's what being a champion.
Oh, what a finish!
Oh, yeah.
How about
Oh,
that
yeah. He had some bad intentions there. Oh, boy, watch out.
Oh, boy, watch out is right.
That was crazy. Just incredible display of athleticism.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Johnson fires from 18. Bill Cartwright grabs the rebound. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, with all the other things Pippen does so well, sometimes I think we forget how good a passer he is.
Well, the Bulls have done a much better job, Clark, limiting turnovers in this game.
And it seems like they've made a concentrated effort to be more careful, to squeeze that orange a little bit better. You can see the change compared to the last game. Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt, did he, Clark? He was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
Thomas gone 6 of 13 shooting tonight from the field. Here's Jordan. Yep, that one goes in there. Jordan's got 35.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
Sally with a screen on Jackson. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, that takes a lot of guts going up against a taller defender.
Well, you can't come into the game and count on the fact that your defender is going to be the same size as you. You got to prepare for these situations.
Here's Grant. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Grant's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Thomas with a very hot start, Mike Fratello, to start this game.
Well, it looks like his offense is no longer a concern. Great job by him to get involved early on.
Aguirre kicks to Johnson. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Shoots a fader, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
From the mid-range area, Grant's nice-looking jumper, most effective.
Here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They double-team Johnson. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan the pass to Paxson. Back to Jordan. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Neely's checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for John Paxson. Bill Lambier's checked in for Detroit. Jordan with the steal. Here's Cartwright. Hits the outside fadeaway. Cartwright's got his first points of the game.
Interesting use of the fadeaway, but hey, it worked.
Now Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Grant for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome, everyone, back to Chicago. It's the Bulls and Pistons in an Eastern Conference Finals showdown. And Detroit has possession.
One thing the Bulls need to make sure they do is attack the rim. They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games. You need to test the Pistons inside.
And on the floor for Emmanuel Barnett starting the second half. They've got Thomas. Edwards is out there with Lambier. Then it's Rodman. And it's Dumars in at the shooting guard. Edwards with the screen for Thomas. And the wing jumper offline. Pippen in particular, Clark, shied away from driving early in this series, it seemed.
Well, Kevin, the Bulls know the Pistons are going to touch them up, be physical with them when they drive the ball. But they need to get over that and go with reckless abandon and strength to the basket. Settling for outside shots is not going to win them this series.
Drops in the train.
And as if it weren't hard enough to defend Jordan, the man just increases his range a little more each year.
Here's Thomas. Great touch on the 16-footer. Thomas got 20 points.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Jordan with it, picked up by Rodman. Here's Armstrong. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Dumars the pass to Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Such an excellent teammate. Dumars guys appreciate when he passes it to them when they're open. And regardless of how this series goes, what a successful year it's been for Chicago. 55 wins, the second most in franchise history.
Here's Thomas. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way. Quick adjustment that time by Armstrong. Gets the ball and gets his shot off immediately.
Hey, Clark, no matter how this series shakes out, you feel the Bulls are poised for something bigger in the future.
Clearly, Kevin, the foundation is laid. They've got a star and a really good core group. I think it's just a matter of growing this group together, maturing, becoming more confident and physical, and you could see them competing for a title in the very near future.
We've seen this process before. It takes time, sometimes, for teams to get by a tough opponent.
Great point, Kevin, and there's no denying it. You don't see teams become championship teams overnight. There's a seasoning and a journey that's required to become champions. Putting in the effort to get a second chance look, nice.
He rifled that one in from distance. Jordan's got 45 points. And Jordan, Mike, continues to get things to fall. What a show he is putting on tonight.
You can see the fire in Jordan's eyes. He's on a mission to make a statement this game.
Here's Rodman. Rebound by the Bulls.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy in getting any shot he wants.
Armstrong against Thomas. Pass to Lambier. To the paint. Here's Dumars. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Dumars.
And it's clear, Dumars takes pride in being a leader for this squad. Such an important part of this team.
Here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And the dunk by Grant.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the second.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selections.
Shot, high post. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Armstrong. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Jordan. Grant against Lambier. And there's Grant on the assist by Jordan. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
You know, Grant finds a shot he wants, and then he takes it with great confidence and conviction. And, you know, these teams met 5 times during the regular season, and the Pistons won 4 of those meetings. That has to be a factor in the back of the minds of the Chicago Bulls.
He's doing everything he can to carry this team, but even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
And that one drops for him.
And look at the footwork on that turnaround jumper. So tough to stop that shot.
If you look back to the prior year, Mike Fratello, the Pistons won all 6 regular season games and the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
It's a budding rivalry. The Pistons aren't intimidated by Jordan. Feels like these teams have been in each other's way the last few years.
Which makes for a great rivalry. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Neely. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
In the second half now, and Mike, as we can see, Jordan continues to lead the way.
And you can't help but be impressed by the show Jordan is putting on. There is no way for them to slow down or contain his airness.
It's been wonderful. And Thomas, Mike, continues to be a big factor on the offensive end for Detroit.
Well, you knew it was coming. Isaiah Thomas is not a 9-points-a-game player, and he was due for a big one.
Very due. Jordan can't get it to go.
Even for good shooters like him, that's still a bit deep.
Well, we've seen him make those before, but it's not an easy shot.
Thomas passes to Lambier. Passes it to Edwards. Kicks to Dumars. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Top of the key. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Grant's got 12 points in the game.
Grant rising with confidence off the catch and shoot. And his jump shooting is probably the most overlooked part of his game.
Here's Thomas. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Chicago making some changes. Neely comes in for Bill Cartwright. And King subbed in for Pippen. And Detroit with a change here, too. Sally's checked in. Now the Pistons with it. Thomas passes to Lambier. The rebound by Jordan. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Paxson against Thomas. High, arcing shot, and he makes that one. Thomas has got 10 points in the quarter.
Sweet little floater shot by Thomas. Can't get all the way inside, so he just arcs it up and in.
King, that's good.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Thomas passes to Sally. Thomas surveying the D. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Thomas got 12 points in just the second half.
You think Isaiah Thomas, you think assists, passing, but when Zeke needs to, he can take over a game with his scoring.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. Here we go, the 4th quarter on the way in this crucial Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Grant is out there with King. That's John Paxson. Then there's Purdue. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position.
And you look at the coaches in this matchup. Obviously, the Pistons have a legend on their bench who has won a title. But the Bulls have shown well under Coach Jackson.
Here's King. Here he goes. Good, and Grant gets the assist. King's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bulls. Here's Johnson. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And Coach Phil Jackson in his first full year with the Bulls.
And you know, Kevin, Jackson has changed the offensive approach for this team. He was an assistant before with the Bulls, so he understands their personnel. Seems like a really good fit so far into his tenure.
Yeah, he was an assistant under Doug Powell.
Yep.
Hodges checked in for John Paxson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Henderson. There's the pass to Johnson. Basket good.
Johnson, assisted by Gerald.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Mike Fratello, what a gigantic night for Michael Jordan against these Detroit Pistons.
First game of the series at home, you knew this would be Michael's time to shine. What a memorable performance from an elite player.
Against these bad boys from Detroit. Pass to Sally. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Bedford. And that one is stuffed right through.
From ultra short range.
Yeah, you know, Clark, it doesn't get any closer than that, literally.
Nope.
Never a bad idea.
Not the prayer shot that it is. For a lot of other guys, he's got in the gym range.
Yeah, I mean, you got to still play tough D when he can shoot the ball as well as he does.
Sally passes to Bedford. And here is Johnson, all alone. Doesn't go that time.
That's normally one of his spots. And it was a quality look. Shame to see it go to waste.
Here's King. They get it back. Outside for Jordan. Here's Hodges. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Hodges has got 8 points in the quarter.
Jordan's willing to give up the ball, but you better make the shot, or you may hear from him.
Passes it to Bedford. It's Henderson on the wing. Johnson outside. Goes up at the stripe. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Good on the three-point shot. Hodges has got 11 points here in just the second half.
It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
They were saving their best shooting for last, hitting 3 after 3.
Detroit, no good that time either.
They got a great look. Close in. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go through the hoop.
Buries it from three-point range.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
A shot by Jordan, no good. And the Pistons with possession here. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
Grabbing the offensive board and the putback. We call those effort and hustle points.
Your favorite points, yet simply outworking Clark the opposition on that sequence.
Getting those hands dirty.
That's a play that fires up your teammates and makes your coaches proud.
And the Bulls ahead in this one, Clark. They've minimized mistakes, and they have the lead to show for it.
Exactly, and you know, sometimes it's really simple. Take care of the ball, get good shots, and usually good things happen.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's foul number 2 for him.
Looks like a foul out of frustration right there.
Yeah, that's not a good foul. Just letting his emotions run a little wild.
Pippin's check in for King. Outside for Pippen. From deep. The Bulls keep it alive. He tries for 3. Here's Grant back to Jordan. Pippen for 3. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Three-point shooting, one of the strengths. of Scottie Pippen's game.
Pippen's got 50% three-point field goal numbers tonight, 4 of 8. Pass to Sally. To the inside, Bedford, and it's blocked.
The 7-footer will produce, saying, no, no, no.
It's Pippen with the drive.
Good aggressive play there, but the shot is off the mark just a skosh.
Considering the foul he took, it would have been an impressive make.
Chicago making a switch here. Paxson's checked in, and a switch here also for Detroit. And Beers checked in for Bedford. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pistons. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Mike, they've captured an impressive lead.
Oh, yeah, they're in the driver's seat right now, Kev.
Both hands on the wheel. The shot's good from Paxson.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Here's Henderson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pippen is doubled. Back to Paxson from outside the arc. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Henderson against Paxson. It's deflected. They get it back. Here's Johnson. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Will Purdue.
Known as the microwave, Johnson, one of those players that can heat it up in a hurry. And once he does, watch out, because he's going to be aggressive and filling that bucket up.
Pippen with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for Chicago.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
Johnson kicks to Anderson. Grant against Sally. Back to Henderson. Rodman passes to Johnson. 5 to shoot. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
And both free throws good for Pippen. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Henderson against Grant. Henderson, no good. And, Coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Back to Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's good from long range. Jordan's got 52 points.
The big man, Purdue, possesses a good feel for when to give it up.
Purdue against Henderson. Here's Sally. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
Jordan with the bucket.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise.
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
Slam!
You know, once Jordan makes his move to the basket, he has no intention of stopping, which makes it hard to slow his progress.
Here's Lambier. He kicks to Henderson. Rodman looking it over. Back to Henderson. Back in a game they needed to win so badly. Michael Jordan and the Bulls get the win. What a tremendous effort from Chicago.
Series now moves to 2-1, and the Bulls are very much in it. This team showed a lot of mettle fighting for the looks they got, converted when they needed to.
And for the Pistons, Clark, they'll be feeling the pressure in Game 4 for sure.
As they should. They don't want to let this series get tied up. Nobody wants to deal with the 3-game series against Michael Jordan. I'd expect them to bring it for Game 4.
I would too. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.